We'll start this one again.
Lambretta, bruschetta, la gazzetta, cappuccino, bisfeva, biscotti, madini, macini, angelotti, all for the love of the game.
I have been streaming for 10 minutes without streaming, talking to myself. Because when I normally do this, I click on a button on OBS and it automatically starts the stream. However, because this is not a usual stream, one of the buttons I haven't pressed. So I've had to go in and just click on start stream now, despite the fact that I've been sat here for 10 pissing minutes, annoying the life out of me. Hello everyone. I've said hello to everyone, but you weren't listening. Well, you were listening, I wasn't streaming. Esther, Mandy, Casper, Shane, Tomash. Yeah, what you can't see, I thought I was being really smart tonight. There's a yellow light, a green light, and a red light. Yellow and green for Brazil, green and red for Morocco. But because of this here, you can't see the yellow light. But it's there. It's there. Speaking of which, if anybody levels up tonight, you might not get a dare. I'm not sure if I put it on or not. As this is a whole brand new match hatch, as you can see. This is the fresh match hatch. And I'm hoping it goes down well because I think it looks sporting enough, but still pausey enough as well. You can sort of tell it is pausey. Ish. Hang on. Where's this? The hat, the famous hat. Right, they're coming onto the pitch. They think it's all over. It won't be for a while. Do you know what? There's something about Brazil. There's something about that Brazilian kit, especially when it comes to World Cups. It just fits, doesn't it? It suits. Brazil, the kit. Fantastic. The tune with the telly. The tune, of course, is a Tony Campari conversation song, isn't it? All for the love of the game, which is available on my channel. Which sounds very, very, very Pet Shop Boysy. You know what I mean? But it looks alright, doesn't it? And the little weird thing as well, if you can see at the bottom of the chalkboard, because I've had to resize it slightly, it's missing a little bit of the H, but it says MH with a little crown over the top. Match hatch. But it looks alright, doesn't it? It looks alright. Football, you forgot about that, Mandy. The biggest event in the world, and you forgot about it. It's quite funny, they were talking about it on social media. The Super Bowl. Super Bowl got 300 million subscribers. 300 million viewers for the Super Bowl. There's 1.4 billion for the opening game of the World Cup. Levels, man. You actually thought it was the Pet Shop Boys. It does sound a little bit, doesn't it? PSB Campari. We like a bit of Campari. He's a real tonic. You don't get Campari and tonic, it's soda, dickhead. Brazil you do like, it should be England. I like Brazil as well. Anybody who's into football, or anybody who watched any kind of football in the 70s and 80s, have got a lot of time for Brazil. They play the game the right way. Samba soccer, as they would like to call it. Formby football, as I like to know it. It's a proper kit. Expressive footballers. Footballers who play with flair. Unlike a lot of the English players who play with flares. And a decent national anthem as well. Mr. Scots in the US proper partying in Boston. The Scots in Boston is either going to be fantastic or an absolute nightmare. If the Irish played in Boston, that would have been far more sensible. There you go, there's the actual Ronaldo, the real Ronaldo. And Don Carlo, looking fantastic as always. One of the coolest men in history. Brazil have kicked Netherlands out a few times. Brazil have kicked a few people out. They're always doing well. How many players have Brazil got out there? Is that the entire squad out for the national anthem? Morocco. Oof. Can't trust teams whose players put their hands over the heart for the national anthem. There's something weird about that. Something very odd. You can't say you love them. There's something about them now. There's definitely something about them, like, you know what I mean? There's something about them. Hate that UK TV channels never works with a VPN, since UK TV is the country that will not let you watch. Yeah. If you're outside the region more than any, we're bad for it. The channels you had has showed this game. Good stuff, man. The English are in Texas, aren't they? We'll swap Jordan Henderson for Sam. That's a good swap. We'll do that. Every other game, yeah. Shoulder is sore. Still sore. We're getting better every day. See, I've just mentioned it and I've moved and it's really sore. But I can at least move. I couldn't move the other day. And the worst part about it was literally a sneezing fit in the morning. I couldn't get to the living rooms to get me antihistamines. So I had to lie in bed, sneezing, convulsing. And then by the time it got to about 3-4 o'clock on Wednesday afternoon, the shoulder wouldn't move. Use NordVPN. Always use the North. The Nord will rise again. Oof. Ginger Brazilians. Watch the ginger Brazilians. They've got a hint of Irish and Scottish in them. Sneaky bastards. Still haven't seen a minute of football so far. I've caught it out the corner of my eye. That's about it, really. The Dutch are in Texas tomorrow, are they? From Texel to Texas. From Delft to Dallas. Right, what's going on here now? What's going on? Slavko Vincic from Slovenia is the referee. He looks a handy bastard, him. Looks a proper handy bastard. Look at him. That doesn't look right. Everyone looking at the camera, dickheads. What are you playing at? Right, so who have we got? Come on. Brazil, Alisson, Douglas Santos, Gabriel Magalhaes, Marquinhos, Roger Ibanez, Bruno Guimaraes, Casemiro, Vinicius Junior, Lucas Paquetá, Rafinha and Igor Thiago. There's quite a lot of English Premier League representation and previous. Thiago, Paquetá, Guimaraes, Gabriel. Rafinha was also at Leeds, wasn't he? Bono, Mazraoui, Riyad, Issa Diop, Hakimi, what a player. El Nawi, Bouadi, Wanahi, El Khanous, Brahim Diaz, Ismail Saibari. There you go. Watch Bono. Seen him play in Spain, he's a good keeper, him, I like him. He has to be honorary Norwegian since he didn't qualify. They're now forever enemies in a brother sort of way. Let's unite over our hate for Sweden. There you go. Too preoccupied with Lanky. Kent 178 all out. Lanks 87 all out. Kent 320 for 8, lead by 411 of his King's English runs. Actual Danish journalists asking Norwegians on the radio. It must be a bit odd being Scandi. You must, at the end of the day, you must want to stick together against all the other bastards. There we go, and we're off. Ooh, ooh. You know, Mazraoui, he's a bloody good player. Bono, he does play football. I think his actual surname is Bouno, Bono. But he's shortened it to Bono, Bono, on the back of his shirt. You know what I mean? This should be a good matchup, this. Oof. Is that going to be a yellow? No. Put a reducer in early. Go ahead, lad. Morocco, one of those teams that have they've improved regularly for the last, I don't know, 10, 15 years. Got stronger and stronger as the years have gone by. Good to watch. And Brazil, of course, depending on what Brazil turn up. Bueno, almost. Bouno. Bono. Bono Ostente. Northerners unite. The North will rise again. And make your mind up, New York, New Jersey. Fucking hell, man. Not the same as Leeds, Bradford, is it? There was a German comedian that joked that the Vikings kidnapped all the UK and Irish beauties, and that's why the UK has a problem looks-wise. That's very harsh. Wasn't Henning Vane, was it, by any chance? Oh man, look at him. 600 degrees Fahrenheit, and Don Carlo was just on there looking cool as fuck. In his Capo di Tutti Capi suit, looking fantastic. Stop crying, for fucking, I hate this. Every time there's a tackle, they go around screeching. All right, you got caught. Traitor Ancelotti. No, I wasn't a traitor. Can understand it. Crosby beach to the Bernabeu. Easy. Easy, easy. Some big lads in this game for both sides. That's what you like to see. Still cross with him? Nah. It's understandable. If it wasn't Real Madrid, I don't think he would have gone. Not even AC Milan. Danish and Dutch is always mixed up, especially by the Americans, yeah. You're Danish, you must speak Dutch. They haven't got a clue, have they? Carlo Fantastico, Carlo Magnifico, ole ole, Ancelotti. The man himself. His son is now a Lille manager. He's a Lille manager. That sounds like a really crap rapper's name, doesn't it? Lille manager. Oh, Lille manager. Didn't realise he'd gone there. David. It's about time. You might have the name, but you've got to go and make a name for yourself as well, man. I mean, look at me. Weighed down by the Ashcroft name, and look what happened to me. I've become a fantastic office worker. Oof, oof. Oh, Morocco almost scored there. That's piss poor defending from the Brazilians. Done well in the end, but that was too easy that for Morocco. You watch far too many mafia films. That was very, very close. Morocco don't look remotely worried or overawed by the occasion or by the team. A lot of teams are beaten as soon as they see the Brazilians. Oh, another chance. Shot across the keeper. Hakimi's a very good player. But a lot of teams, when in the tunnel beforehand, they'll turn around and they'll look at the players, the Brazilians, in the Brazilian kit, and they're almost beaten at that point. Morocco just looked like they've come out and said, yeah, come on, let's have a go. We're as good as you are. I like that. Show them enough respect, but not too much. I also can't get used to the name Casemiro because it just sounds like some kind of snide Italian restaurant in Crosby. Booked a table for us in Casemiro on South Road, lad. 10 o'clock on Friday night. No worries, Shane. Night, mate. Sweet dreams and all that jazz, man. Probably why he's missing this. Bar is self-service. There's no drinks on the screen or anything, by the way. Don't forget, this is not the normal pause, so a lot of the things that you would normally have ain't there no more, man. I had to make sure this worked in the first place, to be honest with you. This is a dry run. Not completely dry, but you know what I mean. Oh, here we go again. Another shot from Morocco. Oh. Test what? Test what? It ain't on a screen, bro. It ain't on a screen. It's not on the screen. Chat window's alright, isn't it? Casemiro sounds like an Italian gay stalker. You can imagine you could stalk after at least a good 69% of all of us. Beer, no problem. There might be sneezies, I know that. Oh, caught in possession there. Morocco on the attack again. It's coming down this left-hand side for Morocco. That's where they're starting to look really dangerous. And then coming across this 18-yard box. I reckon there's goals in this for Morocco. Brazil will need to be very, very careful. You can read the chat. Normally you can't. Well, it's there, isn't it? It is there. It is very, very sloppy. I know it's only the first game for them, but they're going to need to tighten up. They need to be a bit sharper in every aspect of the defence here, the Brazilians. Sounds like Calimero, an 80s cartoon. I don't remember that. Oof, Moroccans olaying as well, are they, the Moroccan fans? Morocco have definitely settled quicker. Have a bows. Have a right good bows. Have a right bowsido. You can't give a baby bows. Bottoms up. I'm not going to say that in Dutch because obviously I'd get banned. Just saying. Just saying. Yeah, Brazil, it's 12 minutes in. Brazil really haven't settled yet. Everything's a bit ponderous. Is it too much pressure? Maybe that's what it is. Maybe the weight of wearing that Brazilian shirt at a World Cup might be hanging heavy on them. Could do. It's not just the kit, is it? and it represents not only the football club, the nation, it's the whole of Brazil, it's their entire ethos. Oh, good opportunity for Brazil there. Igor Thiago, Brentford's Igor Thiago. Vinny Jr. did well. Oh, he's got to hit the target there, man. That's a free header. He's got to do better, Thiago. So it shows you, even though they haven't been playing well at all, Brazil, they've not been playing well. The opportunity's there, man. Pundit era of Brazil is not the Brazil from earlier days. Absolutely 100% not. They haven't been for a long time. The Glaswegian orphan, when he's not playing, they don't look anything good, do they? Neymar. They haven't got any superstars. I know Vinicius Jr. is supposed to be the superstar. He's not a Ronaldo, is he? He's not a Rivaldo, a Romario. Nothing like that. They haven't got any of that. They're a bit more workaday. A bit more workaday. Some really good players, but just no absolute world superstar anymore. Henk Spaan. I remember Henk Spaan from Popiopi and Voetbal 80. I remember it well. FC Twente groet Popiopi. Ja hoor. Yeah, hit and hope. That's not Brazilian. 40 odd yard passes, hopeful passes. Nah. But it's obvious there. Thiago's got a lot. Thiago. What am I on about? Thiago should have scored. Vinicius Jr. has got a lot of pace and trickery, and he seems to be, if you get him the ball, in the final third, mind you, he looks like he might have the beating of the fullback. Raw pace, man. Rocky Van Wolfswinkel in the studio every day, but he left. He did. He's retired, hasn't he? Van Wolfswinkel famously scored one goal in the Premier League for Norwich. Only one goal, just the one, against Everton. Of all, it has to be against Everton. Everyone has to. It's the law. It is the law. Corrado Grabby, I think he scored one. Just one league goal, if I remember rightly, for Blackburn. I was there that day against Everton. Esteban Fuentes, whichever one it was. One goal for Derby County. I was there that day at Pride Park. Then he found out he had a forged Italian passport. Did he get a points deduction? Did he shite? No, carry on. It was only Everton. Oh, by the way, the Premier League can fuck off as well. Brazil look like they're having a go now. I don't know if Ancelotti's give them a bollocking or not, but they actually look like they're having a go. Ooh, no. Ball in the box. It's very, very un-Brazil-like, but at least they're getting it down and actually trying to play a bit now. Get it, pass through the thirds and get it to Vinicius Jr. Obvious. See, any smart team should know. If you're over somewhere where it's warm or over somewhere where it's sunny, keep hold of the ball. make the opposition run, make them run round, tire them out, get them knackered. It's easy. The ball doesn't get sunstroke, the ball doesn't get tired. Oh, ball into Vinicius Jr. in the box, but he couldn't control it. Corner to Brazil. As talkative as you are now, Esther, you'll be silent tomorrow because Netherlands are playing. What time is that? 11 o'clock as well. I'll do the thumbnail for tomorrow night later. Later in the area. Oh, I am going to sneeze. Well, corner coming in, corner coming in. No, referee stopped it. This is pointless. I absolutely despise this shit. The referee will go to two players, tell them to stop, do all the arm waving and just walk away, and they do the same thing anyway. Oof, oof, oof. It's pinging round like a pinball, pinging round like a pinball. And then it's back to the shit Alisson. Koeman on the thumbnail only if I want to vomit. Unless it's Erwin. Erwin Koeman was quite nice. I liked him. He wasn't a bad lad. Ronald can fuck right off though. Den Perry lookalike bastard. I might put Den Perry on the thumbnail. See if anybody notices. Oh, Jerry, Perry. Oh, here we go. Morocco through. Goal. Goal. Morocco. In goes your eye out. Right, why is that not updated? Give me a second. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. There you go. Oof. What a ball that is. What a fantastic through ball and a great finish. What a great goal that is from Morocco. Sue and indeed Poib. That is a fantastic finish, that. Alisson's a bloody good keeper as well. To be able to be that controlled and that cool with the finish. Ah, fair play, man. What a goal. That's the best goal I've seen at the World Cup so far. That's the only goal I've seen at the World Cup so far. His son, the goal. Oh, he's got a son who's a goalie, hasn't he? Absolutely superb footballer, Ronald Koeman. Thoroughbred twat of a human being. And an awful manager. You know what I'm saying? Quite a modest, nice fella. His son is a modest, nice fella, is he? Oh. Right, the first quarter's over. Let's all go to the car park and grill steaks. Come on. Hydration break my fucking ring piece. It's ridiculous. Whether they win or lose, it'll be mayhem in the city. It always is. Oh, that's a good drink that tonight. I needed that tonight. And I also need a fourth, definitely need a fourth monitor. I'm wondering, there's a spare telly upstairs. Could I get the spare telly put on the wall? Mind you, that this is in the way, isn't it? Just an excuse for more commercial shite. It is. The referee the other day apparently waited until they'd finished showing the adverts. It's like you've got a minute, and then it was a minute and 20 seconds or whatever it is. Just fucking start the game. If they miss out, they miss out. Knobheads. Moroccans are going sick, lad. The Moroccans are going sick, lad. Get a projector. Oh, no. I'd need space for a projector, wouldn't I? Whatever I need, whatever I use, will have to be close to the actual PC. And I need to be able to see it. I might buy another. I was going to buy another monitor anyway because that one came from work and I think it's 19 inch. That one I bought myself was only cheaper. It's 22 or 23 inch. So I could do with another one that size so it matches up because it's a bit of a pain in the arse. I'm normally using, for work anyway, I'm using a laptop, so I've got a third screen, but I have that, which I need to be able to read the chat on. Otherwise I could have something on there, couldn't I? Just one more. A little cheap monitor I would do, just to put things on. While the things are on there, they'll work on the screen. That's all. In Canada it was next to freezing. Still a hydration pause. Yeah. They wanted to split it into quarters anyway. They've been saying this for years. All about money, money, money. Just ruins it, man. Didn't he say, I never watched the Canada game, but didn't he say after the hydration pause, it changed the sort of the pace of the game? You get into a rhythm over 45 minutes. If you're stopping it, it's a pain in the hoop. That's, you know what, Brazil were coming back into that and really playing well just before the goal, and it seems to have put them off the stride yet again. Brazil teams from the past, this wouldn't have bothered them in the slightest. They had so much confidence in their own ability to be pinging it round, no problem whatsoever. However, Morocco were the ones who were pinging it round. Morocco were looking fantastic tonight. Everyone's got the job. Everyone knows what they're supposed to be doing. Oh, Hakimi, just wide. Well, not just wide. Quite wide. There's no defensive midfield at all. Brazil have got no defensive midfield. And you would have thought Casemiro, he'd have been the one. Nowhere to be seen. Yeah, so what, Morocco were running at pace, they're running with purpose and they're pinging the ball around. This is not rocket science. Brazil just need to look at what Morocco were doing. This is how easy it is. Pick the right pass, do it at pace, run as though you actually mean it. Know what I mean? 3 opening ceremonies that look like the Eurovision. I know, it's ridiculous, isn't it? I can understand why they're having to do it to North America, but yeah, no. Not for me, Clive, not for me. It isn't the Super Bowl. Oh man, Morocco looks so up for this. They are bang up for it. Brazil seem to be feeling sorry for themselves. As though, what do they think they're doing? They can't score against us. Well, they did. Get on with it. Get on with it. Like I said earlier, there's some big lads in this team as well, Morocco. So don't be giving free kicks away. And on the flip side of it, Morocco, keep trying to get free kicks. Keep loading the box. They're making chances there. Ball into the box. Oh, 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 oh. Do you know what? Morocco are going to piss this. They really are. If it carries on the way it's going, Morocco are going to absolutely piss it. They're the only team that looks as if they're remotely bothered about what's happened. Look at them. Look at them. Just they haven't got a clue, Brazil. Definitely feeling sorry for themselves. Morocco did a goal. Morocco have indeed did a goal. Morocco are the best team. The clock updates intermittently. The clock there should update all the time. The only problem with it is... Oh. Because I've got another screen in front of it so I can watch the game, it's not updating on my screen up there. It's a pain in the arse. I'll get rid of the clock though. Bullshit. Bullshit. Lions look way stronger than Canaries, they do. The difference is Morocco look as if they realise it's a World Cup game. Brazil seem to think possibly it's like a pre-season friendly or something. It's a serious game. It might be a group game, your opening game in the World Cup, but you've still got to do well. Morocco, man. I'll tell you what though, there'll be a lot of teams. Oh, here we go, Brazil on the attack. Oh, 1-1. Vinicius Junior, what a goal, son, what a goal. Back of the net. The only danger so far that Brazil seem to have is down that left-hand side, and it's with Vinicius Junior. Give him the ball, let him go. I mean, Hakimi's a fantastic player, but he's got the beating of him. Cutting on his right foot, top corner, fantastic goal. You can't allow a player of that ability. He's up, yeah, they've left him on his own. You can't do that, man. Don't let him in on his right foot. You can't do that. He's too good. Yeah, keeper had no chance. The pace beat the keeper there. He had no chance. But there you go. That's how you do it. Get the ball to Vinicius Junior and get him to run. And if you run at Hakimi often enough, you'll get booked, you'll get sent off, or you'll start scoring goals. Maybe this will be what they needed. Maybe this will be the spark that will then suddenly either light a fire under them or they'll calm down and start playing. Yeah. Cray, man. Cray. Still think Morocco though they've got something about them. They really have. They look quite like a team, Morocco, rather than what you get with a lot of international squads is a collection of individuals. Morocco look like a team, almost like a club side. That's always a good sign. That if your international team looks like a club side, you're doing well. No Richarlison. This is Group C. Brazil, Morocco, Scotland and Haiti. It is. Scotland on later on tonight, 2 or 3 in the morning. They might be, you know. Can we have a look? Are we doing Scotland later? BBC. Yeah, Haiti against Scotland at 2 o'clock in the blessed AM. I was going to say I'm not sure I could stay up till 4 o'clock in the morning, but I was up till 4:30 this morning. Jess, who was going out for a couple of hours when I dropped her off yesterday, rang me at 4. Dad, I'll get an Uber if you don't want me to, if you don't want to pick me up, but Dad, yeah. I picked up a slightly drunken daughter at 4 o'clock this morning. And it was light. It was daylight, 4 o'clock this morning. Feckin' daylight. 2 o'clock in the blessed AM UK time. It's mad, isn't it? No Richie, man. That's what's missing. They need the snidiness of Richarlison. He understands it, he gets it. He's a street fighter. He knows the score. Turkey at 6. Oh, 5 o'clock UK time, Australia against Turkey. That is on its arse, that, man. That must be over on the west coast. Not doing that one. Balls to that. Balls to it. I'll have to watch the Scotland game now. What do we reckon? Scotland, Haiti. 6-0? 7-0? What do we reckon? Will Scotland even score? I'm only joking, Scots. You're going to win that one. You know you will. Oh, it's going to be a yellow card, it is. A card to match his shirt. Casemiro. Obviously, he was going to get yellow carded at some point today. As nailed on as Heather Mills' tights. Yeah. Had to be done. He looks off the pace, despite the fact that he looks well, Casemiro. He's dropped a bit of weight, hasn't he? When he first signed for United, he was looking a bit puppy fatty. When I say puppy fat, I do of course mean KFC fat. But you know what I mean. Free kick to the Moroccans. Here we go, go. Vinicius Junior getting back there and defending as well. That's what you like to see from your flair players. If they get back and put an effort in, it's like having an extra player. He looks like Ronaldo, he does. He looks like Ronaldo if Ronaldo had eaten Cristiano Ronaldo. Is this a group stage? Is it a round robin type thing? It's a league, little mini leagues. The top two from each group go through to the next round. And because the way they've done it, there was 36 teams, there's now 48. It means that in some groups, it might be better to finish second than to finish top. So you might see some very strange results happening. Right, they're getting stuck in now. Brazil are getting stuck in, but it's they're missing something. So yes, round robin. Oh, Vinicius Junior looks their best player by an absolute distance so far. Brazil. He's the one that looks switched on. Not everyone for Brazil looks like they're actually playing well, but he does. That can make the difference, that. Even when the rest of the team are not playing particularly well, as long as one of your flair players is picking up the baton, as they say in Japan, you're alright, you stand a chance. But I think if Brazil want to do anything in this tournament, they're going to have to actually do something as an entire unit. They're going to have to do something. They've got to improve. There'll be lots of teams who are looking at this thinking they're not even remotely worrisome. You know, Argentina won't be worried about them. I don't think England will be worried about Brazil watching this. However, a few teams might be worrying about the likes of Morocco. Yet strange, you do get some very strange results because yeah, there you go, the Glaswegian orphan on the bench with his earrings in. There's no need for that amount of gold in your ear, lad. You're a footballer. Behave. Salon remise, you call it. Got to be careful because you'll end up with the Germany versus Austria debacle from years ago. What's the hardest group? I've not even looked at the groups, to be honest with you. Everton ruined football for me so much this year that I've just not even bothered. This is my first game since the end of the season. I've not watched any of the... Oh, no, sorry. I watched the playoffs, didn't I? But apart from that, not bothered. No European stuff. What the fucking hell is that? Is that a moth? Neymar. Aye, Neymar. Wee Glaswegian orphan. You're welcome. Did a massive wall chart in Central Station. I can imagine that looked fantastic. Not really interested in going to America, but if I ever did, Central Station would be one of the places I'd like to go and see. Another yellow, similar kind of thing. Brazil are in trouble here, man. Yep. Definitely a yellow card for that one. Never mind doing that with your finger. It was a yellow card, you bellend. Roger Ibanez, sorry. Predictions. Groups A, D and F. Oh, A, D, F and L look tough. Liverpool Central, like massive. Staff were filling in the blanks as the games were being paid. Oh, you'll send a picture. Oh, an actual Board. Marveloso. There's goals in this Morocco team. I'm telling you, man, there's goals in this Morocco team. No, it was never a foul. You got the ball, man. Whinging shithouse. Group where France is usually hard, or Germany. But lately Germany isn't what it was. Germany, being English, we know all about this. The Germans can be awful, and then they will turn up for a tournament, and they will beat England on penalties and win the thing. It's always the way. Always the way. Pick doesn't have any sense of scale. It was like billboard size. Are we talking New York billboard size? See, when Morocco start to break, they break in numbers. Right, to be 4 minutes of added time. I've been impressed with Morocco today, I really have. I think a lot of teams will be sitting up taking notice of them, thinking we need to keep way away from them lot. Very well drilled. Like your ma. They seem to be very, very well coached, Morocco. Everyone knows the jobs. Everyone's bought into what they're supposed to be doing. They look genuinely happy to be there and understand what they're supposed to be doing. Put the effort in. Me like you mucho. Brazil on the attack again now. Oh, packets out with an effort, just saved by Bono. Where the clean sheets have no name. Go ahead, Bono, lad. That's a good strike. I think it might have been in the post, to be honest, but Bono didn't know. You'd have thought, is he wearing number 1, Bono? Because it should be 1, shouldn't it? Being Bono. He's number 1, but he's not the same. Right, Rafinha. Corner for Brazil. Out for a goal kick. Brazilians are not happy. Germany playing Curacao with Dick Advocaat tomorrow. First time ever for Curacao. It's the smallest country and ex-colony, so they're buzzing. Loads of Dutch players with ancestry from there. Dick Advocaat, natural yoghurt always helps. Please excuse Bob from work as he's got a touch of the Dick Advocaat. You'll be watching Dick Advocaat. Curacao away kit is about all you know of this World Cup. The Yanks called him Richard Advocaat. It's got a certain thing to it, hasn't it? Richard the lawyer. Vinicius Junior always reminds me of Ian Wright. I think he really looks like him when he was young. Very similar face. Just doesn't smile anywhere near as much as Wright did. Go sports team. Jeff's gone fully American. What's going on there, Jeff? There you go, half time. The end of the second quarter, guys. Good hustle, guys. Carlo Ancelotti about to get them into the dressing room and tear a strip off the Brazilians. Tear a strip off the Brazilians. Tear a strip off the Brazilians. There's no Frankie button, there's nothing. This is bare bones. This is acoustic tonight. You've got acoustic match hatching. Right, so 54% possession to Brazil, 46% for Morocco. Morocco did a lot more with their 46%. Twice as many shots, but the same on target. Morocco, I've been really impressed with them, I think. It's quite simplistic what they've been doing. Get it down, play at pace, ping it a bit, and then run at defenders. It's nothing spectacular. It's not a Pep Guardiola masterclass in tactics or anything like that. But it's getting stuck in there, having a proper go. I like it. Okay, as I haven't done my homework, predictions for group winners. You want both Advocat and Yogurt in the house? Feck that. You're not from a betting nation, I bet you are. Gus Poyet, man. What a player he was. Joe Hart's neck is getting longer the older he gets as well. I reckon he's going to be about 17 foot tall at some point. Hassan Kashloul, bloody hell, what a player he was. I don't think it's Hassan Kashloul on BBC. I definitely think it's Andrew Ridgeley. 100%. I'm not taking that back. Not a chance. Up to workers. It's all gone weird. Nothing's working. I've charged everything up. I put everything where it's supposed to be, and now nothing's working. What's on here? Bloody commercials. I'm watching on the BBC, Esther, so just the pundits at half time. No adverts during the cooling break, rehydration pause, whatever you want to call it. Nothing. Curacao and Advocat, a new pause cocktail. It could be, yeah. Green. Hang on. Just been fingering me succulent. It's still moist. Yellow. I'll fix that tomorrow though. I'll do something with this. I'll fix it. Nick will fix it for you. And you. Curacao is blue. It is. To give it its full name is Blue Curacao. Yeah, so if you mix Curacao, which is blue, with Advocat, which is yellow, you get a green drink. As we all know, blue and yellow equals green. Is that why Brazil playing blue and yellow with green highlights? Could be. I don't know. Why'd you ask me that? Why? Go on. Lovely with lemonade and vodka. That's a snowball, isn't it, Mandy? A proper snowball. Oh, we're going to have to do the Scotland game later. We're going to have to do the Scotland game later. We're going to have to watch Scotland. Against Haiti. Canal, man. That Morocco goal, they're showing it again. What a fantastic goal that is. The pace of the ball, the positioning of it, the run by the striker, everything was perfect. Doesn't get any better than that. And that's up against good defenders. Blue Lagoon, what you call me? Snowball, yeah, Esther, it is the royal family snowballs. You could buy snowballs ready made, or you can make them yourself. Advocaat, everybody used to have Advocaat in the house, didn't they? It'd be opened once at Christmas, be one little drink out of it, and then it just sit at the back of the cupboard, covered in Advocaat smeg on the top of it. Unless someone actually liked proper snowballs, at which point they'd make it themselves. The Jack in Liverpool, blue curacao, Goldschlager and something else in a shot called a blue arse fry. Go ahead. Never tried that. Never will. Never will. Advocaat, lime, lemonade, a snowball. Thought I was a bar steward. I was a bar steward. Mandy, in the pubs that we had, the only cocktails we sold were brown mild, otherwise known as a Docker's cocktail. Can you make us a... Someone came in and asked for a screwdriver once, and I told him to Foxtrot Oscar. Can I have a screwdriver? I think you mean a vodka and orange, don't you? Yeah. Why didn't you ask for a vodka and orange then? But it's called it, not in this fucking place it isn't. Yeah. Vodka and orange. Alright, vodka and orange. No cocktails. Although we did have an offer on shorts. Some woman came in and asked me for a double entendre, so I give her one. This thing on. No ladies snug. No. No. Quite a snug gentleman though. We don't have a ladies snug. But do you know what we should do, shouldn't we? A ladies snug with the ladies who are not interested in football can go and just chill at their own behest. Can we, do you know, I could make a ladies snug, couldn't I, over on somewhere else? The Bears Paws Live could do a ladies snug. Just for your own non-footballing likes. Just have it full of playing Taylor Swift songs and whatever you women do when you get together. Trying on each other's clothes. I don't know, what else do you do? I don't know. Giving each other makeovers. Stop digging, Nick, stop digging. But I'm here all week. My mother-in-law bought her a chair for Christmas, wouldn't they? Let us plug it in. Sweet Jesus, they're showing the Moroccan average positions. Hakimi is so far forward. He's further forward than our wingers normally are. It's amazing. Your text is banned. What have you texted, Esther? What have you texted? No filth, I hope. Hassan Kashlul, Southampton, wasn't he? Who else did he play for? It's going to annoy me that if I don't find out. Hassan Kashlul. Villa, that was the other one, wasn't it? Villa. Yeah, Southampton, Villa. I thought he was a good player, him. I liked him. Kevin Bridges. Kevin Bridges. Yeah, Kevin Bridges, by the way. Kevin Bridges in Brazil, is that? I'll watch that. I'll watch that. Here we go. Haiti against Scotland. Oh, tomorrow, Germany against Curacao at 6. Do we do more games tomorrow as well? I should print off, shouldn't I? I need the fixture list. I need to print them off. Young Offenders, new series. The problem with that is the film was brilliant and you need to watch the film before you watch the series. They're not young anymore. They're starting to look like proper men. Men. Scotland fully kitted up there. Look at them with the suits and the t-shirts. T-shirts and suit. What's going on? I'm actually looking forward to it, you know. Google it, will you? Just Google it. Fußball. Right, we're after 12 now, so we know what's going on. 2 o'clock, Haiti, Scotland, Australia, Turkey at 5, Germany, Curacao at 6, Netherlands, Japan at 9. We're definitely doing that. And then Maandag, midnight, Sunday midnight, Ivory Coast against Ecuador. Sweden, Tunisia at 3, not a chance. I am working after all. Right, we might get some games in during the week, but the timings are a pain in the hoop. You know what I mean? We'll do something though. $9 a.m. or 9 p.m. Where now? At 9 p.m. tomorrow. Yep, 6 p.m. Germany, Curacao. 9 p.m. Netherlands, Japan. So we can do those 2 games. Should be good. Plus, it'd be nice, actually. Germany will put a ton of goals past Curacao, but it'd be nice to see them actually getting in there and playing. It's the pinnacle for every player, isn't it? No matter what sport you play, if you can play at a World Cup or World Championships or something at that level, doesn't matter. Well, it does matter if you get beat, but just being there and playing against someone like Germany must be absolutely amazing for them. And then Netherlands, Japan. Japan are a bloody good team. Celtic seem to buy a lot of Japanese players. I don't know why we don't at Everton. They'd be ideal. Everton is made for Japanese players and Japanese players are made for Everton. They never stop running. They put loads of effort in. They're normally quite good, quite skillful. I don't know why we don't have any. Tim Vickery, lad. Ja, they're coming back out now, lad. They're coming back out, lad. He's not happy. You used sod it. Why? Why won't it let that in? That's not even a proper swear. That's not a proper swear. Not in the way that we know it. Do you know what? Who was it? Haiti. Is there anybody famous from Haiti? Wycliffe Jean is from Haiti. Oh, do we use him? Do we use him? No. Might have to be Wycliffe. You want to know what's banned? Soddy. Is Soddy banned? Have we got a substitution for Brazil? Right, looks like, oh, they're just saying now, it looks like there might be two changes for Brazil. Ooh, speelschema, there we go. Right, Casemiro and Roger Ibanez, both of them have been booked in the first half. They're coming off. Danilo and Fabinho are coming on. Casemiro booked, but I would have took him off anyway. He was pointless just being there. If he's not having a good game, take him off and just let him rest, I think. Which Danilo is it? There's about 700 Danilos. Every team in Europe has got a Danilo paying for him. We're about to kick off. Here we go. Go. Johnny, go. Igor Thiago doesn't look like a Brazilian centre forward either. Doesn't play like one. Quite muscular. Quite raw boned. Do we say raw boned anymore? Up the workers. Esther, what was it? Was it your scent that was banned? What was banned? You can't copy and paste the bloody thing either. Depends on what it is, Esther. Some stuff you can't put in chat. If it's a link or something, it won't allow you to put it in there. Corner, Brazil corner. Here we go. Oh, this is just pointless. I lose the will to live watching shit like this. They always do it, the referee. Go and speak to two players and do that wavy thing with their arms as if to say to the whole crowd, I've told them. Then just let them get on with it anyway. Piss poor corner. Gone out for another one. Ah, right. Right, Mandy. So it was about Blue Lagoon. and Brooke Shields and sort of very, very young actualisation. You know what I mean? Barry Horn for youths. That'll be why it won't be allowed in there then. Basically a softcore prawn film. Is that what the kids are calling it these days? Still looking good, Morocco, man. Still looking good. Was it that bad? Come on, Hakimi, was it that bad? Oh, actually, yeah, it was. Over the top of the ball. Looks a sore one, but not that bad. Get up, man, come on. Is that going to VAR, is it? No pervert shite allowed. Definitely not. I was going to say, don't forget YouTube is a US company, so it's they won't allow you to get away with too much. But then again, the entire world adult film industry is in California, isn't it? Is it California? Where was the one that Louis Theroux went to? Was it Silicon Valley? Should be Silicon Valley, shouldn't it, really? Where he gone? He went and got his pictures took, didn't he? If you're a male porn star, if you're a male star of those kind of films, you've got to take a Polaroid. Someone takes a Polaroid to make sure that you look up to the job. And he actually went and got it done. Fair play to him, man. Not sure I'd be happy doing that. In an office somewhere with strip lighting. Off with the tweeds. Do me a scants. LA. Is it on the outskirts of LA? If you've not seen it, there's an absolutely brilliant Louis Theroux documentary. Which obviously Louis Theroux's fantastic anyway, but he done it in such a way where he wasn't taking the piss out of people, but it was that Englishy, knowing kind of humour. Very interesting. A lot of people are getting used in that business. They think they know what they're doing. They think they're getting into it for the right reasons, and before they know where they are, they've been used, abused, and utilised beyond what they agreed to. Horrible, innit? Horrible, man. He is great, Louis Theroux. Everything he does has got that. There's an Englishness to it. So we know he's taking the piss, but the people he's talking to just think, oh, he's really polite. You could fucking love it, man. Why are you thinking height equals James Bond? It was, wasn't it? It was a Bond film where they were over there. I can't even remember what film it was. That might have to go on the thingy-majig, that, you know. James Bond having a strong... What the fucking hell's this going... What's going on here? Oh, it's in the Quantum of Solace. It was before that as well, though. Live and Let Die, there you go. Yeah, Live and Let Die in 1973. Roger Moore. That's going to have to go on the... Roger Moore. And against Scotland, Sean Connery. There you go, that's today's... I'll do that later. I'll sort that out. More opportunities for Brazil now. They are looking a bit stronger this time round, second half. Looks like they calmed down a little bit. There might have been a bit of nerves first half. They were looking nervous. I think they were looking nervous. And they're getting the ball to Vinicius Junior a bit more now as well. As you would. As you would. As you should. If you could. There you go, got it to him again. He's got the beating of the lad here. Really has. Oh, give it away, Morocco. It's turned into a real cock-up-a-thon. A cock-up-a-thon. Sean Canary. James Bond, Haiti. Images. Right, James Bond. It's fucking more. Where's he wearing? What's he wearing? He was wearing a jacket, wasn't he? A nice jacket. Oh, Baron Samedi, remember him? That's going on. We're having that. You having that one, Dave? There we go. Morocco on the charge again now. They're doing things at pace. I love seeing this. Don't, where are you? Why are you not showing up on my screen? Why aren't you showing up on my screen? Bang out a Voda. Wait. Oh, right, that'll be why. Yes, tongue. That's why it's not showing up on my screen. Strangeness. Baron Samedi. Can we save him? Download image. Sean Canary, where are you? Yeah, we'll have that one gone. We'll have you. I think we're sorted. I think we are sorted. It is myself, John. It's myself. Oh, Thiago leaving a little bit of a foot in there. I don't mind that. I don't mind seeing that from me centre forwards. Let them know you're there. Especially if you're a big raw-boned lad. All messages not top. No, Mandy, it was banned for some strange reason. There seems to be some kind of filter taking things out occasionally. Which is weird if you ask me. This chat's got a bit of a New Year's Eve, a New York Eve, a New Year's New Jersey feel. It is a bit, isn't it? They're getting stuck in here, Morocco, lad. They're getting stuck in. Keep the tempo high. Keep getting stuck in. No way on earth I'm doing a 26-hour live. I could have done if I'd have started when I was picking my daughter up. What's your New Year's resolution? 4K. Mine's 4K. Just looked at what's live now on your other tablet. So many watch-alongs. But how many of them have got a match hatch? How many? I think people have cottoned onto it. When I did the Euros, I was doing all right for watch time, but I needed more to be able to get monetised. The Euros really bumped it up. Being able to do 2 games a day over the space of a month. I think people have cottoned onto that now. It's either a good opportunity for someone to get monetised by doing the hours, or for those who've already been monetised, the likes of Boomer and all that, will be trying to get super chats and super thanks and gifts and what have you. People have cottoned onto it. It's a really good opportunity. And if you're smart enough and you're into it, you can do the World Cup and the Olympics in the same year, and also 2 years later European Championships, and just stagger them that way every 2 years. Muchos dineros, who I think's the brother-in-law of Boutros Ghali. There's a live Liverpool waterfront. I saw that there's a good shipping, isn't it, at the moment? A good cruise liner in the area. Boomer's done a couple so far. I mean, he doesn't need the watch time, does he? But I suppose if you've got 100,000 plus, you could probably earn a few quid out of it. Is he showing adverts as well, though? That's the thing, isn't it? I might show the next water break. I might show an advert. Should we try that? See if it works. Could do. We'll try that at the next water break and see what happens. There was a TUI shipping yesterday. There we go. 2 more changes for Brazil. Lucas Paquetá is off. West Ham's Lucas Paquetá. Mateus Cunha. Igor Thiago off as well. And Luis Henrique has come on. Mateus Cunha and Luis Henrique are coming on. Need a pee break. Go and have a pee pee. Not a pee pee. Pee break. Pee break. I throw you with your YouTube premium and advert. Do I get triple time for that then, do I? I'm going to try it to see if it works. It might not do. Need some high quality H2O. Always need that. It's just mostly dark with a few lights. Is that our Liverpool waterfront? That's been on all day though. That was there earlier on today when it was light. Got to be careful doing that though, because there's a couple of ships, isn't there, of naturists. Don't think they've stopped in Liverpool yet, but there's definitely a naturist ship around and about at the moment. Oof, oof. That was nice. I like that. Yeah, you know what, games sort of settled down now into a bit more of a back and forth, a bit more predictable. Not as herd 'em, scared 'em as it was earlier. I think Brazil have grown into it. But like I said earlier, I don't think any of the big teams will be remotely worried about Brazil. Not even slightly. there'll be some teams that are really worried about. Igor Thiago, the Brentford fella, the very one himself, scored 11 million against Everton this year. 3 times 24p is the magic number. Yes, it is. There's been a West Kirby beach live stream for years. Naturist ships, yes, there is. There's somebody on Instagram doing reels about where they go to. Obviously, not getting the kit off, but just talking about it. Hello, boys. Llandudno live is better. It's fucking marvellous. Oh, here we go. Substitutions, plural, for Morocco. Fabinho's had to go off and he's got a bloody mouth. Oh, he's got a bloody mouth on him, he really is. El Khanous and Unahi, who I think was from Shooting Stars, wasn't he? And on his Talbi and El Murabet. El Murabet, which sounds like a company that shouldn't be sponsoring football clubs. Going to do it live on Twitch tomorrow. You call it the Game Frame World Cup, Lancashire Darts World Cup, F1. Then doing a watch along of the Bears Paws. I would watch that. Do a watch along of the Bears Paws and I'll watch. That'll be me watching you, watching us, watching you, watching us. Any more for any more? Just the two, Mrs. Wembley. I think I am live on Kick at the same time, aren't I? I might be. Fabinho, yeah, he's been nenged. Al Morabet. Does sound like some really, really shitty Gibraltar-based betting company, doesn't it? Ones that advertise at 3 o'clock in the morning on shitty Sky channels. The ones that 20 minutes later are showing like infomercials. You know the ones, don't you? Oh, on the run. Brazil. They're looking better, Brazil, they really are. Right, and Diaz has gone off, Talby's on. They changed it from that, yeah. Oh, here we go, Brazil. Opportunity, will he put it in? No, that's a piss poor cross. They're lacking a spark. Definitely lacking a spark, Brazil. There's something missing from the play. Whether that's Neymar or, I don't know, the naughtiness of Richarlison. There's something missing. Oh, flashed across the face of goal. Rafinha, man, I would have thought he'd have got a toe on that. Good cross in there, good cross. That's a great cross. Rafinha just missed it though, by about that much. Good ball by Guimaraes though. For every 100 Twitch bits you receive, you'll iron another item of clothing. This is very, very niche. Very niche. I reckon there's an audience out there for that, Tomash. You've been watching loads of how to make bonsai a jade plant videos. What? There's something for everyone, Mandy, isn't there? Oh, here we go. Hydration break. End of quarter three. Right, I'm going to press the advert button. Yes, the one with braids is Rafinha. Used to play for Leeds United. Now plays for Barcelona. Right, 3, 2, 1, ad. Let me know if there's an advert. There might not be an advert. There might be an advert. Is it warm? Is it that warm that they actually need it? Or is it just for people like me to press buttons to get bloody adverts? Thieving bastards. 24p's all over the place. I like the fact that the BBC don't show any adverts. Telemundo as well, I think. They said they weren't going to... just me so far, no adverts, but you are YouTube. Yeah, well, you're YouTube premiuming, so you won't see one. No ad, but there is on the tablet. There you go. For those who have adverts, I have just, yes. You've missed out. Right, seriously, it can't be that hot. New York, New Jersey, and there's teams from Brazil and Morocco. They're doing well here. That's not a good sign now. 3/4 of the way through the game and Bruno Guimaraes is getting work done on his hamstring. No es bueno, man. Seen the brilliant ad from Adidas with McTominay. I have not seen any of that. No ad on the tablet. Ah, well. It was worth a try. Maybe you're going to be the one who saves me. But after all, we provided fuck all. Right, hang on. All a bit weird if you ask me. All a bit weird if you ask me. Oh. So Morocco won the attack, but they give the ball away. They give the ball away. It's all got a bit scrappy straight after the hydration break. Thought it was the guy from Train Spotting. Which one? There's a few in there. Ewan McGregor. Esther, are you watching Portrait or Landscape? You've got a telly on. All right. No idea when it was expected, but a fucking pile when you don't want the things. Ah, fair enough. I am on the telly screen. I am famous. Oh, chance. Oh no, Morocco. Was he offside? He was offside anyway. There you go. Another good ball, though. Another good ball. How far off was he? Ah, he was off, yeah. Good run, good ball. Now the opportunities are there. Ball in between the centre half and the full back. They don't like it, the Brazilians. Don't like it up him. Don't like it up him. You are streaming to the TV. Oh. Morocco. No. Oh. Just, do you know what, man? They're looking better, Brazil, than they were earlier, but still, they look rocky at the back. And I don't mean like Sylvester Stallone, I mean as in about to fall apart at any second. Telling you, the big teams, Germany, France, Argentina, even England, will be looking at Brazil and will not be remotely concerned about them. They don't look fantastic going forward. They look shaky at the back. Midfield looks very, very lightweight. Yeah. No one's going to be asked about these. Pick sent. And as if by magic, there we are. I'm on the top there. On the TV screen. Footy on the tablet. Is that speed? It is, isn't it? I show speed. There's a World Cup match going on and they're showing the crowd. He's famous. Well done, well done. Oh man, Morocco, they're playing some fantastic stuff. Really, really neat, tidy, good stuff, man. At pace. I think if you were looking at avoiding Morocco's games during this World Cup, no. Watch them. They're a good team to watch. Horace should appear and ring the bell on the bar. What do you call me? Oh, yeah. Mandy, you suggested it. You go and make it. Go on. Sponsor me thermos, you bastards. So you're getting sponsorship during an actual World Cup game here, thermos. Sort it out. Pack of slags. They have got loads of pace, Esther, they have. They're playing with a lot of purpose as well. It's not just fast running, the ball's being played quickly. Everything's pinged into the forwards and what have you. It's really good. Good play. I like watching this. A lot of these first games of each group are a little bit feeling each other out and a bit worried about losing and what have you. This, at least they're going for it, Morocco. Again, breaking at pace. It's just ideal. Is the bell on the end of the bar? I'm here. I tell you what, this is good. Fair play, Morocco, man. Fair play. They're not here to make up the numbers. They're here to have a real good go. And slowed it down when you need to. Slow, slow. Speed it up. Slow, speed it up. It's always the best way to play, I think. Keep the opposition thinking. Keep them worrying. It's great stuff, man. Great stuff. Go on. Oh, into the box, Morocco. Oh. They look dangerous whenever they get this ball to feet. They look dangerous, man. Beneath the house rules. Do we have rules in this house? Thou shalt not be a bell. I think an African nation will go far in this tournament. I reckon so as well. There used to be a joke, didn't there, the African nations? Agricultural, naive. That was the words that were always used about them. As the years have gone by, they've got better all the time. And not just one team. Each team has got a good player who plays in Europe, and then they've got another one, then another one. Then they've got a squad who plays well. So Morocco have been really good. Egypt have been fantastic. Senegal, Ghana, every one of them has improved. Oh, shot on target there. Rafinha on his trusted left foot. Keeper saves it. Bono's injured now. Has he wounded his pride? How's he injured himself there? Is that the pitch being shite? Ivory Coast, fantastic as well, definitely. Brazil look worn out. They do, you know, they look knackered. Whereas Morocco look fresh. Bit more water, little bit of water. We got a bit of water. Another player coming on for Brazil by the look of it. More subs for Morocco. Who's come on? Show us on the screen. No, but I can't sort this out. Tell me. Mazraoui and El Khanous are off. Salah Ad-Din and Mooney. You know what? Mooney are on. And for Brazil, Bruno Guimaraes is coming off. Newcastle's Bruno Guimaraes. And on is Danilo Santos. 2 Danilos for the price of 1. There you go. Brazil haven't really played well for a fair bit. Do you know what? They haven't. Even at the last sort of World Cup where they started doing all right, they weren't brilliant. They weren't Brazilian. They've lost that spark. So when Neymar was playing and you had the likes of Firmino and Richarlison with him, they looked all right. They looked fairly, I don't know, fairly Brazilian. They don't at the moment. They look very workaday. Maybe a little bit too European. Do you remember them years ago? During the 2000s, was it? When they really played European style football and it was dull as shit to watch. Wasn't even good European, it was bad European. Of the Ivory Coast played, yes. One with the beard, baldy, looked familiar. For which team? There's a couple of them on both sides. So I can't even speak. I can't speak. Now Brazil attacking at pace. But there's only a couple of them attacking at pace. Other people are just wandering around walking. That's the problem. When Morocco attack, they attack en masse and everyone's moving forward. So they're still sort of in shape. Brazil, when one of them goes, you need all of them to go, otherwise you're stretching yourself. Corner, Brazil. Was it a corner though? No, shouldn't have been. Goal kick to Morocco correctly as well. Well done. They're still to play. Most teams are still to play, aren't they? So there'll be loads of this the next couple of days. Everyone's getting the first games in. Against Ecuador. Oh, give it away. Oh, give it away now. Bad back pass. Luckily, Issa Diop, didn't he play for, is it West Ham? Bono had to come out and really do well. Piss poor, we come out and done well. Well in, lad, well done. Now he's injured, he's got an injury. course. Oh, Fulham, that's it. Issa Diop, Fulham. Issa is Jesus in Arab. Jesus Diop. I did not know that. Fair play, man. He has proper injury. He's got an injury. He apologised for it, Rafinha, but he did catch him, like. That's the Leeds coming out of him now, isn't it? Zetsy Leeds. Tomorrow, but it's after midnight. Yeah. After the Netherlands game. We're watching the Netherlands against Japan tomorrow. Without a shadow of a doubt. There will be no Jeff, therefore I'll have to make it up to you lovely ladies, with some more Jeff at some point. You see, I didn't know that. They just said then, I've just heard it over the TV there. Brazil, ranked 6th in the world. Morocco ranked 7th. No wonder it's such a tight game. Zinedine Zidane. Man, he's cool as fuck him. Look at him even now. There's a brilliant film about Zidane, which is just, I think, who was it? Was it 07? No, it wasn't 07. Someone did the music to it. And 07 did a song called Zidane. But someone did, was it Mogwai might have done the music for it? And it's just him during the game. And it is art at its finest. What a player Zidane was. Almost balletic. Watch it on BBC 4, one of those BBC 4 or Sky Arts things. Brilliant. Utterly brilliant. Moroccans getting stuck in here, man. You love to see it. Plus it's putting Brazil under pressure and they're having to play their way out of it. Love to see that as well. Fantastic stuff. I wasn't expecting much from this game, but it's been pretty good, to be honest with you. Interesting, if nothing else. You've been with a Moroccan for 6 years, so you learned a few words. You forgot loads, though. Do you remember all the swear words? That's the main thing, isn't it? As long as you can say things like, get your feet off the coffee table, you bastard. That's all you need to know, really. Who's at my fucking chocolates out the fridge? Wednesday, 9 p.m. in the blessed UK. England versus Croatia. Hrvatska. We'll have to watch that one. Shall I dress up as one of the Knights Templar for that one? Shame about the headbutt from Zidane. Should have kept his cool. Stupid. A player of his experience, he should know better than that. Is the pause proper paused? While this is on, I think, if there's decent games to watch, Mandy, yeah. Yeah, similar to Beckham's trip was just childish, petulant, stupid. Not as violent as Zidane, but, you know, similar thing, isn't it? And Diego Simeone, the Argentine who'd wound him up, knew exactly what he was doing. Job done, well done. Stupid. And there was effigies and all kinds, wasn't there? Hung from lampposts, effigies of Beckham. People wanted to throw him onto fire pits and all kinds of stuff. And yet, cross in, no. He redeemed himself. If you watch England against Greece, is it 2002 at Old Trafford? I have never seen a player win a game single-handed in that manner. It's everything that Liverpool fans will tell you that Steven Gerrard was for their team. He was for England that day. Where he can win a game on his own, he can drag everyone else with him. It was amazing. What an amazing performance. I think that point, even the most bitter England fan had turned. Just thought he was brilliant. Moroccan substitutions, Saibari off, Rahimi on. The silly sausage dog, oh my God, he's adorable now. I still want to know when David Beckham changed from the lovable boy next door to being like Noel Edmonds. Like his face has been coloured in. Not a single grey hair anywhere. Free kick Morocco, free kick Morocco. The whiner of whiner was good old Figo. The drama was real. The man for whom a transfer from Barcelona to Real Madrid resulted in a pig's head being thrown onto the pitch. Incredible. I've got angry occasionally. I was pissed off with Nick Barmby and Abel Xavier, but never thrown a pig's head onto the pitch. Heavy that, like. How'd you get into the ground with a pig's head? You couldn't even get into Goodison with a bottle top. Some fucker went into the camp now with a pig's head. Speaking of Myrons, David Hockney, he had dachshunds. Ah, poor sod. He had a good life though, didn't he? He was 86 or something. Spent a life painting what he wanted to paint, including men's arses. 10 minutes? Ooh, 10 minutes. This is going to be long. Long. Cray, cray. Not in a good way. Right, where are we? Where are we? Oh, Brazil on the attack. No. No. Brazil suddenly woke up. 10 minutes to go. Yeah, Vinicius Junior. Just Hakimi's a fantastic player, he really is. But if you get at him with that pace, it's dangerous, man. Seen two hairy Marins yesterday. We saw a couple as well the other day, funnily enough. They're everywhere, man. They're everywhere and nowhere, baby. Decent time, no night shenanigans, no shite shenanigans either. Canva. Oh my God, it's fucking Canva. Oh, cross in, corner in. Where's me Ujima flip? Where are you? Another corner. Oh, Bono's knocked it away. That shot on target from Danilo Santos. Now Morocco on the attack. Oh, no. Good header out by the Brazilian defender. They're doing the right things here, Morocco. They're moving it around. Moving the Brazilians around, even though there's only 6 minutes left. Still keep them moving. Keep the ball moving. The space will open up. Very impressed with the manager tactically here. Germany, Ivory Coast. Yeah. Might as well make a night of it after a 6 p.m. start. 100%. Oh, on the break. No. Corner to Morocco. Can't find me thing. I'm looking for me thing. This goes in. This could be the winner. There's not a lot of time after this. Headed out. Morocco still got control of the ball though. Yep. Have they settled for a draw here, both teams? Oh. Poor header. Right, free kick to Morocco. There's still time here. Still time. You're watching World Cup since a kid. Always with Chile and foster dad when you were young. Brings good memories. It's a festival of football, isn't it? It's what we like to see. Just sending myself an email here to sort out the game later. Ball in straight to the keeper. That was piss poor. Piss poor. Piss and indeed poor. Allison just hoofs it upfield. Ooh. Again, piss poor. Yeah, looks like they might have settled here. Just slowing it down. Bono's slowing it down. I think possibly for Morocco looking at this, before the game they would have seen this as a very, very good point earned. But after the game they're probably looking at themselves thinking we could have just pushed that a little bit further. We might have won this. They still might, obviously. There's still 2 minutes left, but I've been really impressed with Morocco. But Brazil, we're on the attack, but Vinicius threw himself to the floor. Threw him to the floor. Yeah, getting forward again, Morocco. Here, man. They're loving it. Shot. Oh, save. Oh, saved again. Long shot, saved by Allison. And then all of a sudden, it bobbled out and the forward came running and he was back there again. Great double save from Allison. The second save was superb. What a great save that is. Well done to the Liverpool custodian. That might have just been going wide, but he doesn't know it. Relying on my comments since the tablet's on mute, on mute. Corner. 1 minute to go. Last corner for, come on, one of you, do something. Dare something. Morocco corner. Goes in. Goes out. Very poor indeed. Get it back in there. Yeah, back in, back out. Nah, they've settled for a point here, I think. Morocco shouldn't settle for a point. They should really go for it. Yeah. Brazilians aren't really pushing much. There you go. They think it's all over. It is now. There you go, done. Ah, well. I will say fair play. That was a decent game. I wasn't expecting that. That was a decent game. Right, I've just downloaded the thumb for later. Marvellous. Well, there you go. That was a decent game, though. Ali's probably in bed by now. Ali will definitely be in bed by now. Whatever her alias is. Lots of memories, helps relate time. It does, doesn't it? Mandy, you should have stuck to lurking. Oh, you can't do that. Right, here we go. Morocco, Brazil, Scotland, Haiti. A point each. This is an opportunity now for Scotland. Haiti might do, but good opportunity for Scotland to really cement themselves at the top of the group here. Steve Clark will be saying that to his players. This is your opportunity. This is your opportunity, by the way. By the way, he'll say to them. That's what he'll say to them. Ali's a great player. She's a great team player as well. You think of 1994, watching Ireland beat Italy with your Irish grandmother. I didn't realise she was playing, to be honest. To be honest with you. Memories linger on, man. We have got you infatuated, Mandy. We have. Have you been knitting while this has been on? 2002, watching in secondary school. Fuck's sake, man. Italia 90, watching with a pint. I was underage, but I was watching with a pint. You know what I'm saying? Ray Houghton scored that match. And then, yeah, was it him and Terry Phelan? Completely ashen-faced. Never moved. Terry Phelan played for Everton for a while, didn't he? And we used to sing that song. We've lost our Terry Phelan. Whoa, Terry Phelan. We've lost our Terry Phelan. Now he's gone, gone, gone. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Throat's gone. You didn't know Tom had Irish ancestors? Being a Scouser, the odds are that big. He's not a Scouser, by the way. Don't be insulting him by calling him a Scouser. He's no Odgie. He's no Odgie, la. Tomash has has more breeding than that. He's very clean, very clean. Feeling, grabbing people for the celebration. He did, didn't he? Like, I don't know what to do. Never happened to me before this. Big, solid, ashen face on him. He was dodgy as fuck, wasn't he, Terry Phelan? I remember someone saying, I can't remember who it was at Everton, but someone said, if you needed something, he'd sort it out for you. Need a car stereo? I'll sort that for you. Well dodgy. Maternal grandparents were Irish. Can you hear me, grandmother Tom? I would have said. I think mine were just fucking scouse. Terrible, isn't it? Probably the best Irish team with Jack Charlton, the legend. I love the fact that you never really took to him to begin with either. English bastard. Then all of a sudden, actually this fella's decent and he likes a pint. Top fella, Jack Charlton. There's a really good film about Jack Charlton. Was it on Amazon or Google Films or something? I think it was on BBC. Really good. Top fella. He tried to sign me dad for Sheffield Wednesday, I think he was with at the time. Couldn't sort out a deal with him, but smoked about 40 of my dad's cigs. He's just a lovely fella. Lunatic, but a lovely fella. 2002, you watched from bed, do you think, with the Moroccan ex? Great image. Yeah. Were the flags waving? Were you banging the drum? Charlton's a proper legend, he is. Was, rather. Lovely fella. Lovely fella. I hate the fact that him and his brother fell out and never sorted it out, really, before he died. So it was left a little bit up in the air. Naughty, that. Doesn't matter how bad things get. If it's family, you need to sort it out. Sort it out, you slag. Paul McGrath, underrated player. Only by people that never watched football, genuinely. I would say anybody who watched football during his era, any fan of any team in the Premier League, loved Paul McGrath. Never used to train, never used to do anything, just turn up on match day and was 9 out of 10 at least every single game. Brilliant. Draw here opens it up for Haiti, it does. I read his autobiography. Paul McGrath was absolutely incredible. He lived a bit of a life, that lad. He was in care as a kid, wasn't he? And had to fight every single day of his life. And also likes a bit of a temple. Do you get the passport? Yes, Tomash. Small apartment plus crazy hours and you wanted to watch all. Fair enough. Absolutely amazing player. Genuinely fantastic. There's a few players like that back then. It feels a bit of a throwback to when my dad was playing. Not many of them around, and all of a sudden Paul McGrath's there. Kevin Moran before him. Similar kind of player. Didn't matter how badly injured you were, don't show it. Kenny Burns before him. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, he did. He got Alzheimer's in the end. Such a shame. Lovely fella. I like the fact that, as I say, even after a bad start with Ireland, where they never trusted him because he was English, he won everybody over, and everybody who played for him absolutely loved him. That's a fantastic thing, that. The effect that he had on Irish football. I know there's an Everton film called Everton Howard's Way, and Neville Southall, the goalkeeper who's from Llandudno in Wales, just said at that time you had to be near enough a Scouser to play for Everton. Near enough a Scouser. And I think the same thing about Jack Charlton. He was near enough Irish. Played for England in the World Cup final, I know all that, but he was near enough Irish. He understood it. He knew what it meant. Is there a relation between Alzheimer's and headers? There is. Or at least there's a lot of ex-professional footballers who used to head the ball a lot back in the 50s, 60s and 70s who've gone on to have dementia, which is dangerous. There's the same for boxing as well. When my dad played, when he first started playing, the old footballs used to soak water, and then as you were heading them, they weighed a ton. It was horrible. Right, I'm gonna have to stop this one and start another one at about 1:30ish. Are we all right with that? Will we be okay with that? I need to change the lights and everything, don't I? Don't I? Don't I? Right, I'm gonna stop this one and we're gonna come back. Do you hear what I mean? Right, I'll be back in about 10 minutes. Don't go changing. Don't go changing.